Ignoring the gossip around her, she led Ella to a seat. A week has passed since she met Ella. Her training progressed steadily. But one thing bothered her. The bat's remains were missing. But she had a suspect. It was Professor Royas, the Queen's younger brother. He supports the second prince and logged out Damien's mother. The bat spying on her likely came from him. Sensing Royas's gaze, Levi hid her intent. With a harmless smile, he looked away and continued the lecture. Monsters are born from evil, existing as dark entities. They possess compatible humans. A monster of desire picks the weak-willed. The possessed eventually become wild beasts. Next, let's see a monster. He gestured, and the assistant uncovered the cage. A real monster was inside. Then, Royas turned his gaze maliciously toward Levi. Could you show us the Sorofaran's power? Summoning a giant sword, Levi instantly eliminated the monster. The professor was stunned. No one expected the weak Lady Heron to be this powerful. Her strength was formidable. Damien was confused. Strange. The Levi he knew was never like this. The professor continued his lecture. As you can see, victory can eliminate monsters, but for total removal, holy water must be used. Indeed. He then praised the second prince, who captured the monster. All right, Miss Heron, return to your seat. Levi bowed politely. Her etiquette was flawless. The professor looked annoyed. She was just like her father. He tried to recruit them, but they remained neutral, claiming their power was only for the people. If that were all, he wouldn't target her. But he saw her with the first prince, so he decided to humiliate her publicly. Leaving the building, Ella cheered excitedly. No one will gossip now. I hope you reach second year, so I can learn magic too. Levi sighed inwardly. Your lessons won't be simple. Ella's holy power awakens in a year. Enough energy to destroy the city. If the plan goes well, maybe she can awaken it early. He looked at Ella. Starting today, let's train together here. Just the two of us? Yes, just us. Ella, like a happy little beast, joyfully held his hand. I'd love to. Everything you teach me, I will learn it well. The hall is nearly abandoned, but it holds great energy. Built by the founding emperor, with stones from Mount Nim. It contains holy power, helping to restore strength while training. In the original novel, the villain forced Ella here. A soft voice came from behind. Levi, is this outfit okay? Sorry, I've never worn this before. From the start, Levi noticed Ella's self-worth was very low. No matter the situation, thinking of the original story, everyone mistreated this kind girl. Levi made a silent vow. As long as I am here, no one will bully her again. Levi focused entirely on Ella, not noticing someone nearby. Damien watched them gloomily. This was his usual spot. He saw Levi's power was spent. He'd be unable to use magic for days. It was the only choice then. Damien began to wonder, was her previous arrogance just a mask to protect herself? She is quite clever, but why go to such lengths? He watched even after Ella left. He stayed and observed. Levi was already exhausted, yet kept swinging the wooden sword, as if forced to persist. Suddenly, Levi's legs gave way. Stumbling forward, Damien rushed out instinctively. The fall didn't happen. Levi looked up, falling into the prince's arms. Your Highness, why are you here? Being so close made Damien's ears turn red. He quickly looked away, sounding a bit flustered. You, get up first. Sorry, my apologies. Levi jumped up immediately, feeling very confused. Why is he here? Is he looking for Ella? Levi stepped back instinctively, with a look of caution. Damien noticed. I don't know your thoughts, but I've always trained here. Realizing the misunderstanding, before Levi could bow, Damien spoke naturally. Why train here alone? The Herons have better grounds. Levi was silent for a moment, then spoke slowly. I don't want my family's prejudice to worry me. Nor do I want them to see my weakness. These words triggered Damien's memories. His mother was the same way. Even when she was seriously ill, she insisted on not worrying others. Thinking of this, a hint of softness rose in his heart. Is there anything I can help with? Seeing Levi's surprised expression, he continued, to clear the stigma of the Heron defect. Just with that demonstration, it probably won't last very long. At least not against those stubborn nobles. Levi didn't expect this. I'm not sure of your intentions. Damien looked away. Consider it an apology for the rudeness. On the day of the ceremony, I just feel that hardworking people deserve to be rewarded. Nothing more than that. Such a simple answer. Yet it touched Levi. He replied with a slight smile. Thank you for your kindness, Highness. This was originally my secret, but having someone understand my efforts makes me truly happy. Her bright smile dazed Damien for a moment. His gaze softened without him realizing. Don't push yourself too hard. After all, the Herons are the Empire's sword. After parting, Levi felt relieved. Maybe the villain isn't so bad. The original story favored the protagonists, making Damien the enemy. But now, no tragedies have happened yet. He chases power, only to protect himself and his loved ones. A person born lonely must force themselves to be strong and perfect to protect what they cherish. He suddenly felt they are quite similar. Better to drop prejudices, keep distance, and observe him quietly. Unlike Levi's sudden realization, Damien became more conflicted. Levi's image kept appearing in his mind, feeling that he was going crazy because of her. The savior isn't always a prince. It could be a transmigrated villainess. After her parents logged out, Ella's life turned into a nightmare. As the heir, she must graduate from the academy first to claim the inheritance from the bank. Her uncle's family found out, invading the mansion as guardians, claiming her parents left such a will because they didn't trust her ability. They demanded half the inheritance for her care, sold the mansion and fired all the servants, then sent her to the countryside, cutting off her contact with the world until she enrolled at the academy by law. Ella knew well, once she graduates, her uncle's threat will be aimed at her. In total despair, she even thought of logging out, rather than perish by them. She'd rather end it herself. Fortunately, she met Levi. Isla, look at me, facing hardship. You must learn to fight back. They've trained for weeks now. Swords clashed loudly in the field. Your skills are already excellent. Really? Of course, keep improving like this, and soon, you'll be a great swordsman. Whenever Levi praised her, Isla felt pure joy, as if gaining infinite strength. Though her body was exhausted, her heart raced with excitement. To her, Levi was truly like a hero. Her voice trembled slightly, yet sounded firm. Levi, thank you. If not for you, I'd still be trapped in despair. Levi noticed her red eyes, and panicked instantly. Isla, why are you crying? It's nothing, just... Years of suppressed grief erupted. Isla wept out loud, hearing her story. Levi finally knew. Her uncle's cruel actions were worse than the novel said. They imprisoned the lonely Isla, abusing her every day. Isolation and constant pressure made her doubt herself, often wanting to log out. Don't listen to their nonsense. Isla, you were only 7 then. They just wanted your estate. So they lied about everything. Seeing Levi's anger for her, Isla smiled through her tears. Meeting you is truly wonderful. I won't back down anymore. While I'm at the academy, I'll find a way to fight. Levi looked at her and spoke seriously. If I can void that will and reclaim your inheritance, would you try it? In the original story, Isla never got her rights back. Half a life of wandering, near the brink of departure, until Fried saved her. In most stories, the hero appears during suffering to show off his power and deepen their bond. But Levi didn't want her suffering. Isla was in disbelief. Is it really possible? Of course, I will help you. Levi made a firm promise. His Isla shouldn't suffer. As for her fate with Fried, she'll meet him with confidence. A few days later, per Levi's request, Isla prepared the documents. She inherited her parents' talent. This proved her great ability. It was the key to the will and reclaiming her inheritance. The girl was curious. How we do this? What are these? Levi taps his cheek with a mischievous look. It's a secret. Just then, the crowd moved. Actually, the spring fair is here. A stage for young nobles. And a secret battleground for political power plays. The prince's rivalry grows. A silent social war begins. Levi, did you get an invite? Yes, I received 10, though called a family flaw. The heroine name is strong. Ella was shocked. 10? Levi nodded. 1 from a family friend, 2 from military families, others from knightly houses, the rest from class. I don't know them well, Ella whispered, so it's from that class. I was the only one. Levi looked at her. And you, Ella? Ella sighed. The amount doesn't matter. She held Levi's hand. What matters is, can I sit with you? Even if we're separated. I'll work harder to be worthy of you, not just a friend. Ella's voice was obsessive. She pressed Levi's hand to her cheek. I mean, a friend you can love. The fair garden was lively. Levi and Ella entered. They drew every eye. Nearby, Ivan watched Levi closely, with a mocking sneer. Calder is the shield. Herwin is the sword. They are inseparable. They should protect Herwin. But Ivan refused this. Regardless of Herwin's choice, he follows Prince Fried. To him, Fried is much stronger. Fried sat on the left. Damien sat on the right, away from both camps. In a remote area sat the Flaw and Lena. Ivan sneered, thinking they'd be shunned. But as guests arrived, things changed unexpectedly. Nobles flocked to Levi. Miss Herwin, pleasure to see you. Are you well? I wanted to greet you. Finally, we meet today. Those who once despised her now began to flatter her. Ivan was stunned. Suddenly, it clicked. Levi chose this spot intentionally. In high society, inferiors must approach superiors first. He cleverly exploited this rule. Keeping a neutral position, he calmly accepted their greetings. Given Levi's situation, instead of sucking up to elites, he built broad connections. Levi was in total control. He raised his cup to drink,